In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make 3 healthy baked breakfast recipes that you can enjoy on your healthy eating journey. The first one is a simple baked oats muffins recipe that's the perfect treat to start the day with. For this, you'll be needing some ripe bananas, oats, milk, honey, peanut butter, baking soda and baking powder, some cinnamon and nutmeg, eggs, Greek yogurt, and some vanilla essence. Start by placing the bananas, the eggs, honey, peanut butter, Greek yogurt, milk, and a dash of the vanilla essence in a blender, and then blend until it is nice and smooth. Then open up the blender and add the oats, flour, the cinnamon and nutmeg, baking soda and baking powder, and then some salt to taste. Blend again until it is well combined. You can find the full ingredient list in the description box down below, okay? After blending, line the muffin tray with parchment paper and pour in the batter into each hole. Alternatively, you can use a cake pan to bake this if you don't have a muffin tray, and what you'd have is just the muffin that would come out in the form or the shape of a cake. For the toppings, I used some oats and raisins just to make the muffins look more pleasing to the eyes. But you can pretty much use any nuts or seeds of your choice. Then bake this in a 350 degrees preheated oven for about 25 to 30 minutes or until the muffins are fully baked. Take them out of the oven and leave them to cool down completely before serving. To serve this, I usually like to cut each muffin piece in half. Then to take it up a notch, I'll slather a lot of Greek yogurt over the surface of each half, and then I drizzle a tiny little bit of honey for more sweetness. And that, my darlings, is the very first baked healthy breakfast recipe all done. Believe me when I tell you that this one is an absolute delight. The second recipe is also a delicious recipe that's super high in protein, which makes it the perfect healthy recipe to enjoy in the morning. For this, you'll be needing some eggs, vegetables, chicken, onions and fresh pepper, seasonings. I'm using paprika, curry, thyme, and some Knorr seasoning cubes, then some black pepper and salt, shredded mozzarella cheese, and then some power or pure vegetable oil. Drizzle the oil in a pan and then allow to heat up slightly before adding the chicken pieces. I season the chicken pieces lightly with some paprika powder and some salt. The paprika powder is just for color, okay? Then stir fry this for about 4 to 5 minutes or until each chicken piece is nice and brown. Afterwards, I went ahead to add the green bell pepper and the red bell pepper along with the onions, fresh pepper, the seasonings, and then some salt to taste. Then I stir fried this for another 1 minute before taking it off the heat. Set the vegetable and chicken stir fry off to the side. Then in a separate bowl, crack open the eggs and season with some Knorr seasoning cubes and some salt to taste. Whisk everything together to combine, then add the chicken and vegetable stir fry into the bowl with the eggs, along with a little more paprika powder just to help with the color of things. You can literally skip the paprika powder if you do not want it, okay? Mix everything together until it is well combined, and then afterwards grab an oven-safe baking dish and pour in the mixture into the dish. Then top with some shredded mozzarella cheese, and then afterwards bake in a 350 degrees preheated oven for about 25 to 30 minutes or until it is nice and fully baked. And what you have afterwards is a baked breakfast recipe that's definitely worthy of your breakfast table. I usually like to serve this by cutting it into tiny hand-sized pieces, and then I place it on a platter. I drizzle some mayo over the top just to make it look even more prettier and eye-appealing, and of course for a beautiful presentation. The third baked breakfast recipe is a sandwich recipe that definitely hits all of the right spots. This one is for when you need something comforting and delicious at the same time. Crack open some eggs in a bowl and season with some salt, then whisk together to combine. Move over to the stovetop and drizzle some oil in a pan, allow it to heat up slightly, then pour in the whisked eggs and make a simple plain omelette. When the omelette is ready, break it up into 4 equal pieces and then set it off to the side. Lay 4 bread slices on an oven-safe tray and butter each slice generously with some butter. Afterwards, top each bread slice with the cooked omelette pieces, then followed by that chicken and vegetable stir fry that we made earlier from the second recipe. So take things up a notch, I'm sprinkling some cheese over the top and I'm covering the filling with bread slices. We aren't done yet. I top each of the bread slices with more shredded mozzarella cheese and some pepper flakes, and this is where the whole recipe just goes all up to a whole new level. Do not skip this part, guys. This is actually the essence of the entire recipe, because you would end up with a nice crusty brown beautiful baked sandwich that is super duper appealing to the sight and of course appetizing to the taste buds. Bake in the oven for about 7 to 8 minutes, and guys, I kid you not when I told you that this breakfast recipe will come out looking very eye-appealing and mouth-watering at the same time. It's definitely one that is worth trying. The exterior is nice and crunchy with a tasty filling. And that's pretty much all of the recipes I have to share with you today. Which one of these would you be trying out first? Let me know in the comment section down below. Do not forget to share this video with your family and friends so that they too can learn how to make new recipes and add to their repertoire of recipes as well. I'll see you again in another video. Until then, Happy New Year!